welcome back to another episode of my Seattle Mariners franchise here on MLB The Show 25, where we are the clear leader in the American League West. We are in pretty much the middle of August, and we are coming off of a trade deadline where we added Alec Burleson in a trade for two decent, okay prospects from the St. Louis Cardinals. Since he has come over, it's not been great thus far, but so far this year, I mean, obviously he doesn't provide a ton of pop. He's hit 11 homers, but that 723 OPS is not outstanding. It's not amazing. It's not awesome. It's not super high level. But what it is one of the better marks on this team. Obviously, all of this was not done with us, but as far as the guys that have had, really these full allotted, times with us, he's right there with Luke Raley. And this is a Luke Raley that has been pretty well scorching up until this last 5 games. He went through a really good stretch for about 10, 11 games. And you see with his power here over his last 10, Raley is slowed 545, put up an 815 OPS during this time. When he came over, he was pretty much third or fourth, somewhere would have been right behind Crawford or Polanco. So obviously it's been a little down for him since he has come over. But what Burleson gives us is a really good hitter against righties. He gives excellent plate vision. He can walk. He does draw walks to a certain extent, but he's got a really good clutch for putting him in the middle of the lineup to hopefully, even against lefties, then you get the clutch instead of the contact against lefties there. Makes him a really solid player. He's seen a lot of progression really overall. Obviously a little dip there in his power. Overall, doing okay. Just something that I thought about. I guess we'll actually see the thing. But yeah, today, it's been a couple episodes. We went through all of July without playing a full game and mainly doing just simulated stuff. We did the draft. We saw our draft picks. Got a couple of excellent players here, and Adrian Ramirez looks like a guy that could potentially, be in the majors as an 18-year-old next year and be a quality hitter for us. We're probably going to let him spend a little time in the minors, but Gary Valencia immediately becomes our top pitching prospect, in my opinion. 95 potential, 66 overall at 21. Out of Louisiana, we'll just say with the mustache, he's another LSU prospect. Much in the Paul Skeens veins. Doesn't throw overly hard. We got a good mix of stuff with movement. John Simon, probably gonna make him a little taller than 5'7". That just kind of bothers me. Maybe make him like a 5'10", $190. But as a left fielder, obviously, he's not going to be a great defender, but does provide speed. Could be a guy that steals 15, 20 bases. But that power already being above 70 on both sides, if we get him in the minors for a couple of years, get that contact vision, discipline, and clutch up, I think he'll be a worthwhile player for us. And then Martin Diaz immediately becomes our second best pitching prospect, 22-year-old out of Virginia. We'll say he played for the Cavaliers. But yeah, obviously the big get was Ramirez and Valencia, and then Simon and Diaz have really good opportunity, I think, down the line. Even a guy like Michael Silva is a starting pitcher that's already at 68 overall at 18 years old. Doesn't have a super high ceiling, but I think he's a guy that could at least be a bullpen piece for us, or maybe an innings eating, fifth starter. But yeah, definitely got a couple of solid guys there. But yeah, as I was saying, it's been a little bit since we have played a full game. I guess one other thing while I'm thinking about it. Sorry, a little over all around just to pick things up. We did move Drew Pomeranz up from AAA where he was excellent. Obviously, he's a 36-year-old. He's had some regression because he hadn't been in the majors. I haven't been keeping his regression down. He's not off to a hot start here for sure. 4 runs in his first 2 innings, but he was dominant down in the minors. We'll give him an opportunity here to play a little bit. But yeah, we're going to take on the Orioles, who are 63 and 55, been one of the better teams in the American League East, where they are currently second. One of the best teams, one of the wild card leading teams. Chance for us to go on the road. Haven't done that a whole lot in this series. The games that I've really been wanting to play have definitely been more at home for whatever reason. But it's another opportunity to throw with Bryce Miller. We've taken one start with him, 26-year-old, really good potential, really progressing. It's had a very, very good season, much like our entire rotation. When Luis Castillo at 8-7 with a 3.58 ERA is your worst starter, you've got a good rotation. See if we can get Bryce Miller back to 500. Burleson's going to be hitting fifth in this lineup, going against a righty in Dean Kramer, who's been okay. We'll see if we can get some of these bats going. We've moved Crawford up in the lineup, moved Polanco up in the lineup here at different times as well. Rayleigh struggling, kind of back struggling a little bit here with his average. Let's move him down one spot, move Polanco there to the 6. Julio hit a couple of home runs there in that last episode. After coming back from injuries, hit 4 homers over his last 10 games, a 957 OPS during that stretch. He's up to 27 with 22 stolen bases. Almost an 890 OPS. He's been worth right at 5 wins. So really, really bouncing back here. Was an MVP candidate for a lot of the year, missing the time, having a little bit of a slump in July. It's kind of got him a little lower down. Robles is hot, which is good, 375 with an 1154 OPS over his last 10. 2 homers, 7 stolen bases during that stretch. Yeah, let's did I turn quick counts on? If I don't, it's not the end of the world, but just to try to get the game moving a little bit faster. Yeah, I don't know if I did, actually. Now that I think about it. Let's take it. We'll skip through all this and see if I did that. Play ball. We are going against Dean Kramer. 4.09 ERA. We did, okay. So 2-1 count, facing off against one of the Orioles' better pitchers here. Victor Robles here to get us started. We're going to get things going. 2-2 count here. Get things rolling. Right now, the Orioles are currently the last team making the playoffs. We're currently the team with the best record in the American League heading into this episode. Trying to hold on to that spot, get that #1 seed in the playoffs. Robles a little early there on the fastball. It's going to hold at a 2-2 count. But yeah, the big reason why we decided to move for Ferguson, give us another bat in the middle of the lineup. Check swing as Robles strikes out on that pitch, or the first strikeout there for Kramer. That was the reason. I mean, we kind of struggled with that DH spot, first base. Luke Rayleigh has not really hit all that well. And while Burleson has showed up as a right fielder, he's not a great defender. Good enough to play first base, at least okay. He plays that against lefties. Otherwise, he is the DH against righties, which has been a really bad position for us. We got 2 strikeouts to start things off. Not completely focused up. Here is our MVP candidate, a guy that's already got a 2020 season, looking for a 30-30 season potentially. 1-2 count here. A little free swinging here early. For Seattle, see if they can get that reined in here just a little bit. Right now, a little early. Kramer doesn't throw super hard. Got to kind of adjust to that speed. Got some movement on pretty much everything but that fastball, though. There we go. Cutter down below the zone. Mariners strike out all 3 batters there. Bryce Miller on the mound. 7-8, looking to get to 500 with a 3.18 ERA, a whip of 115. And the strikeouts are not crazy. The only game we pitched with him, though, was a crazy strikeout game. And the Orioles going to start off with Cedric Mullins, who's shown us some pop this year. But that has been pretty much a sub-200 batting average. We're going to get to a 1-2 count here. We can backdoor a slider here. We don't backdoor it, but we do get him to swing it one way out of the zone. Mullins not having that great of the year. So far, we have seen 4 batters in this game, and all 4 have struck out. Now it's Ryan O'Hearn having a better season here. 266. That splitter hung. Too much. Let me get out. It's a 2-2 count. See if Miller can get a chase here on the sweeper. That is a disgusting pitch. I don't even know how he fouled that one away. Up and in with the fastball. Miller did not throw it by him. Got a little bit more of the plate we were looking for there. Try to go back to that splitter. It's a good splitter. Crawford can't get to it. Does sneak through. We get our first hit of the game. Ryan O'Hearn. Hunter Henderson now at the plate. 340, been the best player in the American League by overwhelming margin here this year. Over a 1,000 OPS, looking for his 30th homer, 72 RBIs. He has been sensational. 1 count. Make it a 2-2. Nice sinker low. Go back to that sweeper here. Not the best sweeper. Gunnar Henderson hits it hard, but it's going to set up a double play, and they're able to turn it there at second. Henderson's got good speed, but could not get down the line quick enough. Polanco and Crawford getting the job done. We now move to the top of the second. Cal Raleigh is up. 1-1 count here. It's been 3 strikeouts for Kramer so far. See if Raleigh can relax a little bit. Absolutely crushes that curveball. 110. Way out in front of it.
Nope, outside.
2-2. Good eye there. Definitely seen some improvement in average and on base percentage for Raleigh, but it's come, you know, with a pretty significant dip in his power this year. Puts a decent drive into this one, though, at the warning track. Caught it at the wall. Probably just a little bit ahead of that. And it is snagged out there in right. Yeah, would not have been a home run. Now it's Alec Burleson. 1-1 count here to start things off. Gonna roll over that fastball.
Oh.
Mariners are just a little off right now with their timing. How's Polanco? Seen that average dip all the way to 236, but it's hit for pop. He's walked. Pretty good defensively. Just a little early here on this fastball again. Mariners got to get timed up a little better. They don't strike out that inning. Couple of decent turns of contact, but nothing to show for it. And Tyler O'Neill not providing a whole lot of protection here for Henderson. A 208 average. Takes a strike there. Couple 1-2 count. Notice he'll try to go fastball in. Gets too much of the plate, and Tyler O'Neill demolishes that baseball. A no-doubter. 393. That is home run number 17 for O'Neill. Try to challenge him with a fastball. Miller missed his spot, though. That one gets yanked by O'Neill. As I said, he's not providing much protection for Henderson. It's a big fly home run. Now Jordan Westbrook really struggling here. It's a 2-1 count. Come on, Bill. Better fastball. 2-2. Might just not be his day with the fastball. Sweeper comes out, and this is the spot there. Thankfully, Westburn fouls it off. Come on, some better location. That's a good sinker. 3-2. Splitter might be his best pitch, and it's a really good splitter. He rebounds, striking out Westburn there. Second strikeout. Colton Cowser. Hung a splitter there again. Miller's definitely all over the place. Got to settle down a little bit here with his location. Thankfully, the Orioles are not hitting him in fair territory. They're hitting the ball hard. 1-2 count. Backdoor slider. See if he puts a good location on it. He does, and he gets his third strikeout of the game. Second of this inning. So responding pretty well from O'Neill. Has been able to get away from his other mistakes. Now it's Kobe Mayo. 2-1 count here to start things off. Is the young, talented third baseman. The splitter down low. Mayo got called up this year, into the year as a top prospect. Has not been great to start off his career, but you know he's got really good power. Matter if he can just control and keep his strikeouts under control. He does hit this one down the line more. Good defender, Gold Glover. Makes the play over at third. Gets him out. Tyler O'Neill, though. Gets the first run of the game on the board with a big fly. Miller has given up hits in both of these first 2 innings. Let's see. Pirates have moved up. Luke Raley has had pop here over the last 2 weeks or so. That ball charged out to left field into the gap, maybe. That one is going to clear the fences, and Luke Raley's run of power sticking around. Got over a 900 OPS through the last 10 games. Hits his 20th homer. That's really the thing with Raley. Can you walk enough to, overcome the average a little bit there? And then can you provide pop? He does get to the 20 homer mark. Luke Raley with the big fly there. Nice swing, actually timed up that fastball well. Drives it 392 feet. Rosarena. Swung at a fastball he shouldn't have. At least he was able to foul it off. On base percentage is up to 300 for Rosarena. Over a 700 OPS. Has not been over that mark for a lot of the year. 2-2 count here. Fouls that fastball away. Would like that a little bit farther down.
We got a full count.
Able to lay off the cutter there. Not a bad pitch, though. Golly, Dylan Moore just cannot hit. 3-2 count for a Rosarena. Oh, able to foul off that sinker. Had a lot of late movement on that. Challenging him with a lot of fastballs up. 3-2.
That's ball 4.
Brady's able to hold off, and he gets the stolen base. Nice. Rosarena can steal bases. 69 speed, nice. 58 steal. 1-1. Count here to Moore. Decent splitter. I think we're going to send a Rosarena here. I think Kramer's going to go curveball. Rosarena's off. It is a fastball out. But
He's
a
safe.
not great throw there. Gives a Rosarena the stolen base, his 15th of the year. Dylan Moore now 2-2 count. Got a chance to drive in a run if he can find some outfield grass. Instead, he strikes out on the cutter. Really nice pitch. A little up in the zone. Did get to the outside. 4th strikeout there for Kramer. Puts us back to the top of the order, and it's a 1-2 count for Robles.
2-2 the count.
Held off. 2-2. Robles to get back to that north of 700 OPS. A good clutch here.
3 balls, 2
3-2
strikes.
count. Crawford's only hit 172 with runners in scoring position. Robles, good splitter. Just dipped out of the zone a little early on it as well. It's going to set up a 1-1 count here with 2 outs for J.P. Crawford. Knocking that second run of the inning here. Got a pitch to hit. Didn't take advantage of it, though. Come on, JP. 1-2. Fouls it off again. Good sinker away. Got to lay off that pitch. Both these pitchers have shown some good stuff. They've missed some spots. Both of them been able to get away with some of those spots, though. Now it's Adley Rutschman hitting all the way down at the 8th spot right now. 249 average. Not really rebounding from that poor second half last year. 1-2 count.
Ball, that's outside.
Good splitter, or sinker. Nice eye there. Go back, see if we can dip this splitter. Oh, the zone is a good one. He hits it hard right to a Rosarena, though. Miller gets the first out of the inning. Jackson Holiday has so far not shown that he can hit at the major league level. 164 this year, had a rough start. 2024 to his career. Not producing right now. On that splitter. 2-2 count, 1 out.
Count full.
Bad sinker way outside. We'll try to backdoor the slider. Even on a 3-2 count. And it's a good one there. He gets the strikeout. Holiday's really bad sophomore year here continues. Now it's Cedric Mullins. Struck out in his first at bat. It's going to be a 1-1 count. Miller's having a really good day with his splitter. The sinker's been solid. The slider's been good. Fastball has been a problem. That sinker was not great. Mullins hits it hard. It is a 2-2 count. That sweeper here, and it's a good sweeper, is able to foul it off though. I think now might be the time to try to get that fastball. He can get it into that upper 90s on the outside. He misses his spot. Mullins fouls it off though. Back to this splitter. Not a great splitter. He fouls it off again. One of those at bats is having a hard time getting through. Good sweeper. Good battle here from Mullins, though. Yeah, the 2 sweepers he's fouled off have been excellent. Gonna go sinker, try to get off the plate. And we get the job done there. Another strikeout for Miller. 1-1 through 3. Julio Rodriguez here at the plate. 1-1 count. Julio, one of 2 All-Stars for the Mariners this year.
Ball.
Borderline MVP candidate. Looking for a 30-30 season. Get under that fastball. That's a good pitch to hit. Just missed it. Just missed it. It's going to bring up Raleigh. He's up to 11 homers. Like to maybe hopefully get him to 20 after back-to-back seasons of 30 bombs. Really has seen that drop. Need to lengthen this lineup in the offseason.
Ball. That's
2-2
inside.
count. I think we did a nice job with the Burleson move. As long as we can keep him in that 750, 720 to 800 OPS. That's a nice job there. That ball is struck by Raleigh. I don't know if it's going to get down, though. Not. It does. Going to be a double there for Raleigh. Can't quite find the power alley. It does get the double. 2-1 count here for Burleson. Got pitched to hit and rolled over it again.
Got him.
And a little off with him. Jorge Polanco, 1-1 count, 2 outs here. That's a good pitch to hit. And he did hit it. Would have been home run. Had the distance. Need to get this run in from third. Come on, Polanco. How's that one off?
Ball. That's just out.
Good eye. 2-2. 2 outs. Runner at third. 1-1 game.
We got full count.
Able to check swing there. It's going to be a full count now. 2 outs.
3.
Got him to chase the high fastball on what should have been ball 4. Good pitch there from Kramer.
1 ball.
Good pitch there. 1-2 count. Really more just a bad chase, but we'll take it. O'Hearn got all of that sweeper and hits it out. The second home run of the game. Given up by Miller. Second hit of the day for O'Hearn. His 14th of the year. Orioles have got the long ball working today. Okay. Yep, that sweeper did not sweep enough. O'Hearn took advantage of it. Now the best player in the American League this year up at the plate, swings through the sinker
One ball,
there. Not where I
strike.
wanted that one. 1-2 count.
Ball 2.
Good eye.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
637 slugging. That sinker was absolutely smoked up the middle. Miller not having as much success as did the only other outing we've used him with. Tyler O'Neill, who hit the home run in his first at bat there in the second inning. Thought that he was stealing for some
2
reason.
strikes.
Able to get him to swing through the sweeper there. Tried to charge a fastball by him in his last at bat. We're probably going to try to avoid that here. Splitter. Miller just kind of all over the place today. His basic slider. Okay, they say he does. Miller finally able to get his first out of the inning. It comes via his 6th strikeout. 1-1 count.
Ball.
Ball's in the dirt. Ready to throw it. He didn't go though. 2-1 count. We'll try this fastball. Missed the spot, but gets the foul ball. 2-2.
That ball's
It's a
foul.
better sweeper there. Really want to try that fastball. I'm worried about it. 3-2 count. Come on, Miller. We've not had a bunch of games where we have struggled with our pitching. Good sweeper there on the 3-2. Westford looking for the fastball. The 7th strikeout there. Ooh.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1-2. Big pitch. Good sinker, gets him to pop up. Can Raleigh get to it? He does. We get through the 4th. Second home run given up of the game there from Miller. This one to Ryan O'Hearn. Got a sweeper in the sweet spot. Took advantage of it. Both pitchers striking out a lot of batters. Both have given up some hard contact. But the Orioles are up 2-1. Rayleigh, of course, hit off his 20th home run, his first at bat of the day. 1-2 count. Don't know how he missed that cutter. 1-2 again. That ball is hit hard there again. Didn't get him enough behind it, though. Rosarena walked in his first at bat. Opened it up with a 2-1 count here against Kramer.
That's a ball.
3-1 count. Get something to hit. Need to take advantage of it here. Gonna pull it. Got a little bit too far out in front of it. Does it find the spot? It does. Kind of right there with that wall. Starts to really push back, and Rosarena pulled it just enough. But that didn't end up staying in play. Now Rosarena joins Rayleigh as guys, they hit their 20th home run of the day. Rosarena with a big swing there, getting the job done. We are all tied. Hit that one a mile high. Just gets it. Hits it 5 feet to the right. That is an out. He just can't hit. He cannot hit at all. More flies out to left. Robles back at the top, 0 for 2 today with 2 strikeouts. It's a 3-1 count here, though.
Hey!
The splitter.
Full count. 3-2. Foul ball.
The splitter there goes foul. Smoked that one.
Aye.
Nice splitter there again. Gets him out.
Come.
Randy Arozarena does get the big fly to tie us back up. Both these teams are hot. Orioles come in at 7-3. I believe we're 6-4 over the last 10. Maybe 7-3 as well, though.
Outside. That's a ball.
We haven't lost a series, I don't think, since the All-Star break. Missed that one. Miller's not had his best stuff today. 3-1 count, give Mayo something to hit there, and he does. That's a 1-2 count against Rutschman. I don't know how he even hit that sinker. Don't even know how he hit it. Try a sweeper. That is a bad spot. And the Orioles have hit their third homer of the game here off of Bryce Miller. Adley Rutschman hasn't had the best season ever. Does hit his 7th home run there. Got a sweeper again in the sweet spot. Not having his best day. Pomeranz up and moving. I don't know that Miller's going to make it through this inning.
Nope.
3-1 count.
3 balls, 1
Got to find the strike zone. You're about to get it at that top of the order again.
Hey.
Thankfully, Holiday
got
swung
3
at
and
that.
2. Foul
Good
ball.
sinker, but he fouls it away. The sweeper has either been devastating or it has been devastated. Slider there. Yeah, Miller just has not had his best stuff today. You're going to have that. That's part of baseball. Good sweeper there, but Holiday's able to get a hit up the middle. 3 straight hits given up from Miller. 3 home runs. Just not been his day. Get a mound visit here. Turn 2. I think we're going to end up having to put Pomeranz in here. So Drew Pomeranz, the first time we've seen him in this series, has not gotten off to a great start here at the majors. The veteran, though, was really good down at AAA. Earned his call up.
8-2.
It's the fastball by Mullins
1
there.
ball, 2 strike.
1-2 count. That is a fast runner. Oh, he just barely could not get Holiday. Wild pitch, 2-2 count here. Fastball inside, got too much to the plate. There you go, good curve. Got him out in front. Was really not a good location there at all. Ryan O'Hearn 2 for 2, home run and a single. 1-1 count, go back to that curve. Getting to roll over it. Should be the second out.
He's
and
out.
it is. Now it's Gunnar Henderson, who is not worried about hitting lefties. I can promise you that. Runner on third. Come on, Pomeranz.
Aye.
It's a
1 ball,
perfect fastball.
2 strike.
Absolutely perfect. 1-2. Holiday's got good speed. Don't bury it. Got him. Let's go. So Miller only goes 4, gives up 4, leads with a runner on first. Adley Rutschman hits a 2-run homer there in that inning. Drew Pomeranz is able to get through it.
Now pitching for the Orioles.
Still got the best record here in the American League. Looking to get win number 74 here. Crawford at the plate.
2-1.
Egan Aiken now on the mound. Not great velocity. Had a nice slider, though.
Ball 3.
3-1
Three
count.
balls, one
Julio
strike.
on deck. Ball is scorched and it's fair. Can Crawford get to second on this? Off the wall. It's going to be a good throw out there. A little off. That's a good throw. He's probably out there at second. Crawford with his 19th double, though. Got a pitch to hit there on 3-1. Able to just pull it perfectly down the line. Now it's Julio. This would be a really nice time for a big fly, and that ball is scorched. It is an out. Can't really ask for somebody to hit the ball much harder than that. 95. I get Raleigh. Yeah, I mean, that's Julio crushed that baseball. Two. Runner at second. 1 out. It's a really good piece of hitting, and Crawford is going to score. Raleigh get to second. He will get in there. Replace Crawford there at second. It's now a 4-3 game. Really good piece of hitting there from Raleigh. His 12th double. That ball well the other way. Second double of the game there for Raleigh. Now it's Burleson, who does have the good clutch, so even though it's lefty-lefty. 1-1 count.
2 balls, 1
2-1
strike.
count now. Burleson's not fantastic against lefties. 71 clutch plays, though, especially with the 89 vision. Come on, Burleson. That's going to fall, though. It's a base hit. Raleigh's not going to score on that. Runners on the corners here with 1 out. Burleson. A little out in front of that one, but was able to find grass. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. 76 exit below, while Julio's 95 goes right to a glove. Polanco.
That's ball 2.
Whew. Aiken does not get the call there. Would have been much you could do with that slider. That ball is scorched. That ball is gone. Jorge Polanco gets an opposite field drive there. Swung on and belted. And Jorge Polanco is the 3rd Mariner in this game to join the 20-homer club on the season. With enough baseball around to see some of these guys should get up in that 25-plus zone. Jorge Polanco, though, big-time swing. Love to see that. Stayed back on that one. There's been some opposite field power in this game today. And Aiken's day is done. They're going to replace him with Brian Baker, 2.95 ERA through 61 innings pitched. It's going to be Luke Raley. He's got a good fastball. Big time change in velocity guy here. This is going to be a problem. No, it's not. As Luke Raley, 2nd home run of the day, 403 feet. The ball is flying out of Camden Yard today. 21st homer of the season. Luke Raley in this Seattle Mariners offense really helping out Bryce Miller, one of his worst days of the season. This offense, though, has been really good. First pitch out there for Baker, and Raley puts it in the seats. Now a 1-1 count here for Rosarena. Oh, that was a slider to hit. Rosarena just barely missed it. One, two. That's a good slider.
Oh.
Rosarena buries it into second. Finally get the second out there at the inning for the Orioles. Came into this inning up 4-2. They're now down 7-4. Dylan Moore continue the inning.
Ball.
2-1. Probably need to get somebody warming up here. It's a lefty-heavy lineup. We'll get both of our setup guys up and moving. Come on, Moore.
Hey.
A little late on that fastball. Yep. Oh, that one popped up for Dylan Moore. It's finally the end of the inning here, but it's a big one for the Mariners, who get 5 runs in the inning, thanks in large part to that 2-run homer for Polanco you see on the screen. And Luke Raley hits his 2nd home run of the game, trying to keep up his hot streak. Now it's Tyler O'Neill, who's had a nice day, had a big fly. Big stretch right here for Pomerantz. You get through this heart of the order. You should get through O'Neill here. Moore.
He's out.
Gets it over. 1 out. Westberg. On that 2-seamer, Robles is going to cut it off. Pomerantz gives up a hit there. Now you can kind of get to these lefties. 1-1 count.
That's ball 2.
Good fastball, but better eye. Come on.
Ball.
Now it's a 3-1 count.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The ball is flying out of Camden Yards today. Pomerantz cannot get another out as Colton Cowser now goes deep, dead center field. His 18th home run of the year, 457 feet. And a lot of offense in this game. 3-1 count, get the fastball down the middle. That'll be the end of the outing here for Pomerantz. We're going to bring in Matt Brash, the hard-throwing righty, 2.83 ERA. He's been electric this year.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2-1 count here. Ooh, got Mayo to pop up there. Raley does snag it. So there's 2 outs. Like to see Brash. We get 4 or 5
That's a
batters
ball.
here.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Rushman hits 3 of his 7 homers here from the last 4 games. Has he been hurt? Not something that I've noticed. Rushman's only played 61 games. Okay. 2-2. Back door with a cutter. That's a good cutter. He hits it well, stays back on it. He's hit everything to the opposite field, including the home run he hit today. Get out of the inning, but it's a 7-6 game as Colton Cowser hits a monster home run to center field there for the Orioles. Now it's Anthony Bender. Not having a great campaign so far. Now he gets to see the top of the Mariners order. 1-1 count here to Robles. 1-2 count now to Robles. Robles got to hit 15 straight games. Did not get a hit there. He might get one more opportunity to extend that hitting streak. J.P. Crawford.
2-1.
2-1 count. A lot of movement on that sinker. 97.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Should be a 3-1 count. It's a lot of velocity on that sinker. Even that one kind of snuck by me almost. 2-2.
Count full.
Disgusting sweeper. Ball don't fly, so we probably won't do much with this, but 3-2 count. That was disgusting. Yep, ball don't fly. Should have struck me out in the pitch before. 0 for 3 day for Julio. A strikeout, fly out, line out. The 2-2 count here. Ball's hit hard too. That was 96 off the bat. Just one of those days for Julio, at least thus far. So it is 7-6, bottom of the 7th. Aspire, we'll get Snyder. We'll get Snyder up and moving here just in case. Brash just 10 pitches in. Should be able to work at least a batter or two here. That ball is scorched from Holiday. Pretty much right to Robles. Cedric Mullins 3 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. You know he can do damage though. Got 16 homers on the season. Now going to be a 2-1 count. Really good fastball location there. 2-2. Slider never slid. 3-2. Little cutter, and it's disgusting. The 4th strikeout there for Cedric Mullins on the day. Now it's Ryan O'Hearn, who has been a thorn in Seattle's side in this one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
This will be the last batter for Brash. The ball is scalded. Time to bring in Spire here now. Okay. Nice work there from Brash though in total, but yeah, I'm not gonna. Definitely gonna have Spire here against Henderson. The biggest at bat of the game. One. 1-2. Two strikes, 2 outs. Best player in the American League this year. Bottom 7th, Spire. Miss with the slider. Thankfully, Henderson was late on it. 1-2. Oh, missed the slider location there as well. Just try to throw a fastball out there, able to get Henderson out in front of it. Robles catches it just in foul territory. Spire is able to get Henderson out. And it is still a 7-6 lead. Raleigh is now up against Porter Hodge. Good velocity and good movement around it.
Ball 2.
2-1 count.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Almost 42,000 people in the stands, and they've watched a good baseball game today. You've already got a pitch to hit. Still 2-2. Gotta hit that fastball inside.
Full count.
3-2, full count here. Raleigh, 2 doubles today. He's had a nice game. Like to add a homer here if we can. It's not quite enough of it. Got another good pitch to hit there. And not add to his game. Now Burleson got a hit in his last at bat. Been very early on the swings with him. 1-1.
Ball 2.
Doesn't get the call there. 2-1 count. We have Snyder. Didn't get Munoz up. Just in case. 7-6 game. Burleson with the big time swing here is going to extend The Mariners lead with a 404-foot home run. Porter Hodge upset with himself. That is Burleson's 12th homer. His first one, I believe, since we have traded for him. Gets a big swing there. Gets a pitch to hit. Takes advantage of it. Oh, yeah. High fastball. Hodge was able to get away with a couple of those pitches against Raleigh. Raleigh just barely missed them. Burleson did not. Polanco. Oh, he got a pitch to hit there too. 2-2. Thankfully, he went splitter instead of fastball there. Polanco a little tuned up for that. 2-2 count. Ball is scorched. Mayo grabs it over at third though. 110 off the bat. You can't hit the ball any harder there than Polanco just did. But Luke Raley's at the plate with a 2-homer day. Hit one to left center there. Then hit an absolute nuke to right field in his last at bat. Could he possibly go for three? It's a 3-2 count. Oh, a good pitch to hit. 3-2, 2 outs. Little late on the fastball there. Little late. Out in center field. Alec Burleson does give the Mariners a little bit more breathing room here with a no doubt home run.
Leading off for the Orioles, left fielder,
Okay. All right, so we got a righty, and a lefty up. O'Neal blasts lefties. Westberg's a little bit better against righties, not anything crazy. Bring in, I trust our guy. I think Spire's gonna be able to get through this. 1-2 count, sinker low, come on.
Ball two.
Doesn't chase. Slider, below the zone, come on. He scorches it. Almost gets that past the Rosarena. It is a single for O'Neal. He has had himself a day. That's Westford. They're in a bad spot here now. Missed with the changeup. Can Robles get to it? He does. Let's go. Spire missed his spot there. Luckily, that one did not get hit well into the bleachers. And you have Colton Cowser, who hit a lefty-lefty mash in his last at bat. He's not hitting lefties as well. Come on. Got him to pop up there on the infield. Blanco is under it and grabs it. 2 outs. Ooh, a little pinch hit action. Ryan Mountcastle is up. And he mashes lefties. Putting Colin Snyder in. Nice outing there from Spire, though. Snyder, a 1.5 ERA over 42 innings. Sweeper cutter combo is nice. 1-1 count here. Not a bad cutter. Mountcastle hits it hard, but fouls it off. 1-2, 2 outs. Oh, sweeper with a lot of late movement there. I thought he hung that one at first. Mountcastle fouls it off, going sinker. A little opposite action there. Oh, he does a nice job with that. 2-2 with 2 outs. Up 2. Going back to the sweeper. Piece of hitting. Come on. Cutter. He just threw it by him because I guess he was looking sweeper there because that ended up being a dead down the middle cutter. But Snyder gets the big strikeout here. Mariners holding on to a 2-run lead. Now see Ciano Perez.
Now pitching for the Orioles.
I'm guessing that's how you would say that.
Number 58.
CNL. Okay.
Perez.
We'll go ahead. Munoz is already warm, ready and waiting, scheduled to put in. See if we can tag something on though. Rosarena hits lefties well. Fouls that one off. 1-2 count. 719 OPS today for him. A walk and a homer.
Ball.
2-2 count. Charlie Morton getting ready to come out of the pen. Come on, Randy. Oh, that was a good slider to hit there for Rosarena. A little early on it. A little early. 2-2.
3-2.
3-2. Rosarena's had a really, really nice day at the plate. Walk, homer, ground ball on just a really good slider. Randy Rosarena, no way, another one is getting out of here. And it does. In opposite field, 400-foot, no doubt homer. Just like Rayleigh hits his 20th and 21st home run of the season. Big time opposite field hit there. What a day for this Mariners offense. First full game we've gotten since the Burleson trade. And I think this is as good as we've hit in any episode all season. More late to that. 1-2 count. OPS of 471. Hits that one hard as it's a dead on the ground.
Oh.
First out. Now he's back to the top of the lineup. Victor Robles 0 for 4 with 4 strikeouts, a 15-game hitting streak on the line. 1-1 count.
Did he go?
Oh, I'll take it. 2-1 count. Come on, let's get that hit streak up to 16. Gonna get that one. Weak contact. Holiday gets him out. Robles very unlikely to extend that hitting streak. And Crawford continue the inning and give Julio Rodriguez a chance to get off the snide as well.
Ball 2.
2-1 count.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Ah, come on.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Deuce is wild. 2-2 with 2 outs. That's a pitch to hit, and Crawford smokes it. That is going to be likely another double here for Crawford. The ball is just zooming around the park here. Crawford does, in fact, get a pitch to hit, and that ball was scorched. Low liner over Cowser's head. 1-1 count. Julio put the game away here.
Ball.
2-1 count now. 0 for 4. He's got 2 lineouts. He's had 2 balls he's hit really hard. The fly out to left, he just barely missed what should have been a home run. That's going to be another super hard hit ball. Mullins can't track it down. It's going to go over the fence. Julio Rodriguez is 28, I believe, 28 homer of the season. Julio. What a day for this Mariners offense. The ball has just flown out of here all night long. It is now an 11-6 lead. Bringing somebody else out of the pen. There is no reason to have Munoz come out. We'll keep him ready and waiting just in case. I have Emerson Hancock ready to finish up this inning, or finish up this game. Any air no. That was very dangerous sinker there. Raleigh with 2 doubles. Ooh, a little late on the sinker there, 2-2.
Count is
3-2 now. Can he extend the inning?
3.
Swung late on that one. It is 11-6 game here. Big time lead there for the Mariners. We head into the night. Been a great day for the offense. We'll have Emerson Hancock come in, see what the Georgia Bulldog can do here. Been really good this year in limited innings. Nice play there from Julio.
Now batting, second baseman,
Hancock definitely looks like the next man up in this rotation if something were to happen. Hopefully it does not, but I feel like we'd be okay with him as the 5th starter, and Hancock quickly gets 2 outs. That's his first strikeout of the game. Cedric Mullins, 0 for 4 with 4 strikeouts. No way the Mariners can strike him out for a 5th time here.
3-2.
Good eye. 3-2 count. I really want this 5th strikeout of Mullins. And we do get the 5th strikeout of Mullins as the Seattle Mariners get another victory here today. Nice team win. Getting the job done. Ended up being a longer game episode. We're already at 62 minutes on the recording. I mean, a lot of pop, obviously. Got home runs from Julio, 2 from Arozarena, 2 from Raley, 1 from Polanco, 1 from Alec Burleson. Getting the job done. Obviously, it was not a great start there for Miller. Pomeranz gave up the big 2-run fly there to Colton Cowser, but Brash, Spire, Snyder, Hancock, all were great. Only 2 base runners against those guys there at the end of the game. We get a big victory. Poured on a lot of runs there, 5 in the 6th, 3 in the 9th, 1 in the 8th, 5th, and 3rd. Really getting it done. Really, really nice day from the offense there. Hopefully that leads to a series victory here over Baltimore. We need to kind of get things moving here. Orioles win that one, okay? Simulate. Get a victory there, 5-2. Let's take a look at this one. Burleson gets a double. Robles and Raleigh each get homers. Raleigh, okay? Must have been a grand slam there. Gilbert with a really good start, so that's nice to see. It's 1-3. That's not a lot of offense. 5 hits. 2 being from Raleigh, who is hot. Raleigh is scorching right now. Robles does get a home run. Let's get through this series against the Mets. Split the first 2. Up 4-2. And Raleigh with 2 homers. He is definitely starting to heat up. Love to see that. To win this one 4-2. Raleigh with 2 yaks. What does that put him out now? It's up to 14 homers. Okay. Said we wanted to get him to 20 would be great. Get through this series here against the Phillies. Lost the first one 8-3. Wow. Sorry, my dog was getting ready to bark. I didn't want y'all to have to hear that. Ooh, get a big victory there over the Phillies despite having the bases loaded there. So we win the series against the Phillies there as well. We're playing really good baseball, up to 79-49. This 4-2 game, got a double from Dylan Moore, 3 RBIs from Moore, probably all on that one single hit. Gilbert, good outing there, okay? 8-3 victory here over the Phillies. Raleigh with a triple, doubles from Bliss and Garver. A lot of guys there with RBIs. Bliss with 2, Garver with 3. Brian Wu, another really good outing. Pomeranz not off to the best start. Okay, let's get through this series here. So I said I want to do one episode in September. Okay, so let's get things moving here. Lose the opener there. Lose game 2. So we've lost that series. Got swept by the Athletics. Already have won this series against the Padres. Sweep the Padres. So get swept by the Athletics. No offense, just 4 runs in those 3 games. Get a victory here over San Diego. Home runs from Garver and Dylan Moore. Another good start from Gilbert. Get home runs from Canzone and Crawford. A couple of doubles mixed in there as well. Wu, excellent outing. Bullpen was really good. 3-2 victory. Home run from Rayleigh with RBIs from Julio and Burleson there as well. 9 hits, so not too bad. No walks, though. Castillo with an outstanding start. Munoz almost, or I guess technically did blow the save there. We're able to get the win there in extra innings, I guess. Let's move through the rest of this one. Lost this series here against Cleveland. And we are now into September. I'll do I did not take a look at the stats around the league through August. We'll do, what are we at, 66 minutes? We'll just take a look at our stats. And we'll take a look at our lineup. Robles, 258, 832 RBIs. He's gotten 47 stolen bases, easily a career high for him. 705 OPS I can live with. Crawford, 237, 334, 725 OPS. Kind of struggling here over this last 10. That's not great, but it is what it is. So Julio did add a home run since the game that we played. Definitely looks like he's going to get to 30 homers. The average down to 262, though, and 845 OPS, so the power is making up for it to an extent. He's going through another little rough stretch. Raleigh had a pretty good episode here. It seemed like he had a better one. Maybe it was more just the early stretch there of August. 698 OPS over his last 10, up to 15 homers. Burleson, 715 OPS, so he's at least getting back a little bit better here. Had a decent little end to the to this episode. Rayleigh really coming along here. A 965 OPS over this 10-game stretch. So really since the All-Star break, he's been pretty good. Got the on-base percentage up to 300. Slugging to 452, a 752 OPS. He's on a good run here the last 20 games or so. Polanco, 721 OPS. Not been good the most recent stretch here. Rosarena up to 22 homers, 706 OPS. He's kind of struggling right now. Dylan Moore, 761 OPS over his last 10. Still not hitting well, though. Let's see. Garver in his last 10 is hitting 367 with a 986 OPS with a homer. Shinton doing okay. Canzone, first time hitting double digits in the home runs. 410 slugging. On-base percentage just a tick below 300. It's not awful. 707 OPS is not terrible. It's kind of struggling, though. Ryan Bliss doesn't hit much. Not really doing anything right now. Take a look at our rotation. Kirby's still being Kirby. Been really good. Gilbert is now sub-3 with his ERA. He's having a really good campaign. Brian Wu's been our most consistent pitcher this entire year, a 2.89 ERA. Luis Castillo, 3.34 ERA, so he's gotten that down about 0.2 this episode. Then Bryce Miller struggled against Cleveland, had a good start against the Athletics. Good start there against the Mets. He's been a little wishy-washy here over his last 10 starts or so, just a 4.09 ERA during that time. It's still been really good over the course of the whole season. So at the beginning of the next episode, we'll look through the league leaders and stats. I don't know what game we're going to play here in September, but we'll find one I think will be interesting. We've already played the Royals. We've played Houston. Maybe the Dodgers. maybe the Dodgers. Maybe we'll play a game there against the Dodgers to kind of close things out. Maybe we'll play a game against the Braves. Haven't decided yet, but we'll get there when we get there. We're 10.5 games up in the American League West. Things are going good. Things are going great. If you enjoy the content, like, subscribe. Check out my other work on the channel in my Tulane Dynasty on College Football 25 and my Atlanta Hawks franchise on NBA 2K25. And yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. Until next time, peace.